I'm literally the Neo King.
I creative lagged off the Neos. Don't try and do things of which you aren't allowed to do.
I've done both the Neos first try and you failed on them first try.
Someone make us a 1v1 Neo only death run race and we'll see who's who, okay, bud?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Someone make it.
I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And you may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it.
That's right, like you've seen in the trailer that just played and in the beginning clip, I have made a 1v1 Neo only race. Now this map is one of my favorite maps I have ever created, mostly because of the main starting area type of thing, I guess. So of course it says welcome to the 1v1 Neo race. Tired of arguing with your friends as to who the true Neo King is? This map is here to help decide that. Just read the other wall for the rules to then begin. Of course here are all my socials, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and my code, which is just code cartoonist, #ad. So here's where the first really cool part of this map actually begins. We have to start the game itself to actually show off this because of what it actually does. You might have seen it in the trailer that played, but if you kind of like skip through that to get to the actual kind of like explanation of the map, here it is. Once again, it says for tutorial and rules, walk on the red square, which is just right here. So after that, you then get teleported to this giant room type of thing, and then there is a button right here. It says push to start the tutorial and rules, so you push to start it, and it has a very quick tutorial which shows you kind of like how to, you know, do each level and how to actually play the map. So these power-ups are spawning and they kind of show you how to do a Neo jump, and this is one of the coolest parts of the tutorial itself. It is a fully automated tutorial, and once you get right here, like it says, the wall breaks and you can go to the next level. Once you are done with the entire tutorial, a rift will appear after these walls break and you get teleported back here, and the rules, which just are 3, are appearing right in front of you as you enter the rift. So the rules: collect every fish head egg, do not fail any single Neo jump, and beat your friend to become the ultimate Neo King. Once all those rules pop up, this door right here that was once locked is now open and opens for you. So then you go either into player 1 or player 2. Player 1 is obviously the left and player 2 is the right, and once player 2 enters the rift, the countdown begins to start the map. And that's kind of the cool thing about this map as well. It is also a kind of single player map, because as soon as you enter through this player 2 rift, the countdown starts and then actually starts the map. So we're going to walk through the rift right now and kind of show off level 2, because level 2 is very cool and a very original Neo jump. So you walk through the rift and now the door open countdown starts. This side is the purple side, the other side is the green side with all the red walls. So there you go, it begins, and bam, you then go. Both walls break at the exact same time, so there's no cheating as to who starts first. So of course you just have the regular Neo jumps, super easy, super default. Now here is the first fish egg and the second level. So you have Hulk Neos. Now, a long time ago in BR, back in I think season 5 or 6, there was a bug in the game that made it to where you could literally walk through any wall whatsoever. And the bug, we called it the Hulk bug, because like I said, you could walk through any wall just breaking it. In typical Hulk fashion, you Neo and the wall breaks as you Neo around it. Very cool, very original, never before seen, and the wall breaks at the end. You then have some pinball Neos that you jump right here and don't die to. I've always died there though. In my opinion, this side is much easier as I make it every single try. So now on to level 5, and this is another kind of original level in this Neo race that I've never seen anywhere before. So you have 50 wood right here. You then pick up the wood and you have to build the Neo as you go around it. Like just like that, you build the floor. That's actually the first time I've ever really died on these. When you die, you lose your material, so you have to restart. So then again, you can just rebuild it like that. And then you jump around the wall again, place the floor as you go. They're very hard if you can't time it right. Again, you can kind of just cheat like this if you really want to. Please don't. Like I said at the beginning, don't cheat. That means you, Quig, because he tends to cheat a lot. So once you finish those building Neos, you then get presented with these boost pad Neos. Now, there's been a lot of different versions of these boost pad Neos in the past, but the way that I have them here is you have to jump on the boost pad right here, go around the wall and hit the other boost pad. And if not, obviously you die. Now, because of to the way that these boost pads are set and the way that they work, these walls are actually a little smaller than normal walls. As you can see right here, it is a thinner wall. After that, you have some slowness neos. Now, once you get past the slowness neos, you then have a emote only Neo. This little box right here will not be in game. As soon as you pass that wall, you have to emote as a traversal emote. So like you have to go around doing best mates or any other traversal emote. If you stop doing that emote at any point whatsoever, you die. So eventually you get to these Launchpad Neos V2. If you watched the Death Run Inc. video, which was the We Made a Super Original Death Run, you know that there were some Launchpad Neos in it, but they were not very good. They were not actual Neos, but in this Death Run, I have made them actual Neo jumps. After that, it brings us to these Death Zone Neos V2. A lot of these Neos in here are remade and redesigned to be a little bit harder and a little bit different. It doesn't show in the pregame area, but this Death Zone will be going back and forth, bouncing as you Neo jump. So it comes this way, bounces back, and you have to do actual Neo jumps while also avoiding this death zone. If you time it right, you can do this level kind of easily. But like I said, it's all about timing. And yes, it is possible. Now this next section is kind of a cool section. If you get here at the exact same time as your friend, as you can see, there is a barrier going through the entire middle. You have to do these Neos. Your friend does the other side of Neos, but you are right next to each other, but you can't actually hit each other. You are on the same exact square tile, but each side is colored different. Once you get here, you are doing very, very slow Neos. Once you finish those slowness Neos, you go through the rift, and you are then presented with the GG room with the final fish head egg. Collect to win the race to end game. So since this is a race map, you might not actually get to see the GG room, or your friend might not get to see the GG room. As soon as you start the game, you walk here if you did not win the race and you didn't get to see the GG room. You walk into this wall, the wall then breaks. You are then presented with a rift you go through, and it spawns you here in the GG room, which has my socials, which again is just my YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and code. And then over here, there is some shout outs to some amazing map creators. We got Acidic Blitz, we got Quig, we got Kenny, Charlie Brown, Punty_, Fluffy Munda, and many, many more. So yeah, that about does it for this kind of map showcase. If you guys enjoy the map at any point, or if you enjoyed the video at any point, definitely make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Make sure to turn on that bell notification so you get notified of every time I upload any video. Since we have passed 1,000 subs, we have now gotten the community tab, as I will be updating you guys there as much as I can. Again, the best place to get notified of any sort of upload schedule change or any sort of video idea I have is definitely my Twitter, which is just a real cartoonist. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoy the video and enjoy the map. The map code is down below in the description. So hopefully you guys enjoy playing it, and I will see you guys next time.